Hey guys, good morning everyone. Sorry about the, well, I'll start there. Give me a second and we'll get started. We'll play some Odyssey here. Alright, I get some coffee here. I got coffee. We got coffee. I needed my coffee. Alright, thank you for waiting for me to get my coffee. As we get started here. So yeah, look at this open world, right? Like you know, I mean honestly Odyssey, I'd be hard pressed to say, you know, it's not obviously the best one at this point. Willing to argue, you know, certain things at various times. I don't know why we're having like an issue today. Hold on a sec, I gotta fix something. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this today. I'm gonna have to restart here, guys. A sec. Not sure why it's doing that today. Just set this up last night to, so I'm not really sure why it's like suddenly doing this now. I set this stream up last night and it was working fine last night, so I'm not really sure what's going on. That's the encoder. Like the game's fine. Today this is the encoder. This is the software today. And I'm sure YouTube knows that. Oh, I know why it's happening. Yep, I know why. It's trash Windows, that's why. 1 second. I know why it's happening. Notice how it's not on the screen even though I'm in the game? Yeah, there we go. Well, we're good now. It was trash Windows. So Windows has endlessly had issues with multiple monitors and active window. It has trouble with active window. So like you guys remember the crash I had in yeah, see it's doing it again. So hold on, let me just. So notice how I'm over here? It's fine now, right? Hold on, let me go in the game and show you. Hold on. So like, you see how it's like skip, 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 skippity skip? Okay? I can make that go away. There it is. It's totally fine. And again, this is Windows 10. This is Windows 10. This is Microsoft's inability to ever essentially do this right with Windows. So you see how I go back into the game and it's all skip, 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 you skip. But then I click off the screen, and it's totally fine. And even my numbers improve too. So yeah, this is Windows inability. Hold on, I can probably fix this. 1 second. I can probably fix this. We will fix, I will probably fix it. I don't know, we'll see. Last time we streamed this, I'd say about a year ago, right? Maybe 6 months ago, a year ago. It was fine. It was totally fine. See how there's like a weird border? That's concerning. Yeah, it's still acting like that, kind of. It's better than it was. Oh no, I think I fixed it. Yeah, hold on, let me just, it's active window. Hold on. Watch, I'll show you. It's because the resolution of this game isn't correct. And so it's doing something incorrect about the resolution or something like that. And because it's incorrect and it's also doing it here, it just can't fucking adjust. It literally can't do it. It's Windows. I've seen this 1,000 times. Where like you guys, it's stuttering for you guys, and we've talked about this before, where it's not actually doing that for me, but for you guys, you're gonna see it. I'll bet it looks really super stuttery for you, right? Yeah, like it's totally fine for me. Maybe I should just go live on my other device and show you. Like, it's totally fine. It's completely smooth. Here, I'll try to deal with this. It's a Windows issue. It is. It's Windows Trash 10. Hold on, I'll try to deal with this. I already capped the FPS, so that's not it. Because it actually will have a problem if there's two different refresh rates too, but that's not the case, actually. I am going to change that though, just in case. That shouldn't be what's doing it. It's still gonna do it. Yeah, it's actually like it's this soft. It's Windows' ability to communicate with the software. That's what's happening. Everything else, like, there's nothing else glitching. PC's running fine, software's running fine, games running fine. For you guys, it's probably stuttering around all over the place, right? FPS is fine. You can see the FPS isn't even shifting at the top left. I have a counter at the top left. So like the point is that's just for you guys that you're seeing that. And so like this is where you have to rationalize that's a Windows issue. And hold on, let me just show you something here. If I do this, hold on, let me just if I do this, you see how it's fixed? Suddenly it's fixed. Yeah, it's an active window issue. Look here, I'm going to show you. Let's try like this. I wonder if it'll work like this. I probably have to do it like this. That would suck. I'd probably have to do it like this. I didn't have to do this before. And this would suck. It's basically as Microsoft drops support for things and new things come out and they just don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally just their inability to update things. Yeah. So, again, it's fine for me. Do you guys want me to do another stream? I can like, it's totally fine. That's so crazy. And as soon as I click on the other screen, it's gonna all stop. As soon as I click that screen, it all stops. Even if I'm even if I'm here. Oh, it's all messed up. It's all messed up. As soon as I click... See? Yeah, I did... as soon as I do something with Windows, it's fine. But literally, it's not... Windows itself is not giving enough to this piece of software. And... I gotta be honest with you, like, that's just, like, that's the point, like, It's... What the fuck? Look at this. Look. Totally fine. Now it's not. Totally fine. Now it's not. Totally fine. See? This is why, this is why I know what happens with stuff, guys. Like, I've told you a million times, like, I know how to fix things. I know what's going on. This is Windows. This time, this is Windows. Like, when you can sit there and you can do that, that's Windows. Like, all I'm doing is clicking off the screen and it works just fine. That is Windows' inability to do something with your active window. Like, this monitor is not being read properly. To where it's like... It's basically... It's because the extended screen function has never fucking worked properly. And if I duplicate screens, it also never works properly. Yep, Windows 10 is just absolute garbage for duplicating and multiple monitors. It is freaking garbage, man. I'm gonna show you something. Because ASSassIN'S Odyssey is awesome. And it works just fine. I literally started this up last night, didn't have this issue. What's a good, here, we'll just, I guess we'll start this up, hold on. Put that down. Yeah, I plan to have a little bit of an Odyssey run with you guys here, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen today. You know, I've noticed this with the games that, like, for example, I've noticed this with, like, back when we had Civ 6 and they had the 2K launcher out. Now I think they get rid of it, but back when that happened, this was the issue with when you had, like, a launcher inside a launcher. Like, it just didn't work very well because you had to update for another. You had to, like, create individual updates for each little thing. And so what you have to realize is that it's just not, it convolutes everything, and it takes way too long, and it's just a pain in the ass. So why is it that, you know, more aren't doing this? And this is what I think is happening, is essentially others are recognizing this, but Ubisoft and some other companies aren't. So it's the sort of thing where when they're not recognizing that their added launcher is causing these problems, where other companies just don't want to deal with it. Like why does Microsoft want to endlessly update things just because Ubisoft doesn't want to? You see what I'm saying? Like, so hold on, I'm having an issue now where the game isn't showing up. This happens actually quite often, where you have to sit here and endlessly click on the screen and click off the screen because it's not showing up on the list. There we go. Piece of shit. There we go. As you guys can see, there's nothing going on. It's totally as normal. Here we are playing Elden Ring. Totally fine. Okay, so, yeah, not really sure. Sorry, here, I'll, Not really sure what they're trying to pull with saying that. You know what I mean? It's that's recognize it as a Microsoft problem though. Yes, it's Ubisoft, but it's a Microsoft problem. Like, they could just do that, man. They could just update it. I digress. This sucks. Like, we're gonna play some Assassin's Creed. Okay. Damn. I promise, Odyssey is a really good game. I don't really understand, why it's so hard to keep things updated these days. Actually, I do. We're not going to talk about that anymore. I'm not going to sit here and go through a 2-hour spiel for you guys to finally come around to... No, because all that's going to accomplish is I'm going to go through a 2-hour spiel. Nobody's going to listen to all of it. You're not going to retain the information. It's going to be accurate. But I don't expect everybody to be able to follow it, you know, like every facet, every detail. You're just not. And it doesn't... It's not going to help anything for us, for our stream, you know. So I don't know. Again, I was going to play Odyssey, but it's just not looking like it's going to happen. I'll try it one more time. I'll load it up one more time. I don't think it's going to accomplish anything. I tried. All right, here's the deal. Normally, when this sort of thing happens, you can put it in like borderless, which is what I did, because the point is, the reason that this is happening is because the border of the screen is slightly different than that screen, if you know what I mean. I promise you, even when I had the exact same screen, this still happened. Microsoft was always trying to say, oh, you need to have the same resolutions. No, stop it. Like, it's endless stuff with Microsoft where it's just excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. Oh, it's got to be this. Oh, it's got to be... I'm not going to talk about another company that also does this too, that we were recently dealing with, that we're just not going to go there. But this is the point, is when they just ignore it for this long, you can clearly see what happens. I can sit here and load up Elden Ring just fine. Works great. Odyssey should work just fine. It worked last night, and then you can clearly see from one day to the next. No. Nope. Do anything. Nothing happened either. It's not like anything really even happened, you know. All right, hold on. Let's get this in borderless. So like the point is that like you put it in borderless because the screens are a different size slightly. No one screen is exactly the same size as another. And so like that is the point. Like you would want that. Hold on, let me readjust some of these settings that automatically change themselves. And the whole point to doing 60 FPS is so that the screens, look, it's already doing it. It's already freaking doing it. I don't even need to put it on the damn screen. It's already doing it. Like, you guys, I had to click off the screen for it to be normal. Like, it's already doing it. I'm just in the menu. It's using... It's using like an eighth of my VRAM, like a sixth of my VRAM, basically. Like this is ridiculous. I can't believe it's this bad. And again, this is why I capped the FPS too, because You want the screens to match. You don't want one screen to get ahead of the other. Like just things that you wouldn't think about. Like, obviously, you want the refresh rates to match. So do they match? Both of these screens, yes, they do. They're the exact same refresh rate. So like that's the point. Is like, as long as you're doing that and the resolutions match, you're fine for the most part with Windows, because Windows, that's what it needs. It needs the same resolution, and it needs refresh rates to match. Otherwise, it's gonna have so many fucking problems. That's really all you got to do, and trust me, we're fine. So sorry, I clicked on, I dared to click on the screen again. I apologize. Yeah, like, that's, like, I'm just in the menu. I'm literally just, I'm right here. Hold on. I have to bring it back up again. I'm just in the menu. It's such a nice game, too, damn it. What a shame. Oh, it's fine on the loading screen, which is usually opposite. Wait, what the heck is that? That's weird. It's fine right now, but it probably won't be. Well, what the heck? Now it's fine. What the heck? What the heck? Guys, my PC is a mammoth tank. Yeah, my PC is a mammoth tank. It fixes itself. What is this? Is it okay now? Like, it seems fine now. It's not stuttery, is it? My FPS. Well, okay, the FPS dropping a little bit. Maybe I could raise it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should put it on adaptive. Maybe it's... just for now. Yeah, like, it was fine. I can actually put this up to 165 for the FPS, and it just handles it just fine. Oh no, I'm sorry, 90, not 165. Sorry, 90. It's capped at 90, but it actually handles it just fine. It's surprising. Yeah. Oh, that's really weird. So it can't do the adaptive. How is it doing that? Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. Alright. Well, maybe I'll shut up and we'll see how long it lasts. Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, it's really interesting that it's like just picking and choosing like that, isn't it? Almost like somebody's screwing around with something actively, isn't it? But then again, at the same time, we played Elden Ring and it was fine. Now, granted, I did. You guys realize I did start this up and did mess with the stream last night, and I did do that. That is something I did. I did start the streams, and I did set it up as if I was going to stream. So that is something I did. It's getting pretty stuttery again. And again, as soon as I do this, it's going to be fine. Yeah, literally all I'm doing is clicking off the screen, guys. It's Windows. It's Windows misallocating CPU usage. That's literally all it is. It is literally Windows misallocating CPU usage. That's literally what it is. I can see it happen. Yeah, I can see it happen. Because when I'm clicked off the screen, this is doing what it's supposed to do. When I'm in the game, hell no. And it wasn't doing that in Elden Ring. I'll be honest with you, I think someone's kind of screwing around a little bit. Yeah, you know how I've been talking about that data issue. Yeah, I think somebody's kind of screwed around a bit. The whole point, the whole purpose that this person was trying to do was essentially always to make, you know that's the point. That's you guys recognize that's the scam. You have to get that that's the point. So like to make it look, erratic and like it's like it can't handle this or that or something like that. But I mean, flat out, I sit here and I start up Elden Ring. You can just see. And then, like, you can run various tests like this, too. This is why I always knew. I can run various tests. The point is, if I tell you, see how it's stuttery again? Now it's not. So, like, the point is, if I tell you what that is, and I tell you how that happens, the person that does this is going to eliminate that thing. It's going to cause that problem. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I've been following this for a long time, long enough to know that that's how it's been working. Like, essentially every time I say, well, this is how I confirm how that's causing that issue, then they just take that thing away. That's how you know it's a freaking scam, man. Aside from the random alts that come in at various times as I'm making a point to say it's all in his head and stuff. Like, why would... you know what I mean? Like, and then, like, it's one of the ones where there's, like, an account made today or something like that, And it's like, well, we see what's happening there, right? Like, you guys see that. Come on, you see that. We're not here to split hairs. We're not here to ruffle any feathers. We're not here to get in anybody's way. I'm honestly not. I'm here to just stream a game. I was actually going to talk to you guys about how solid this game was today. I was really going to sit here and talk to you about how solid this game was today, when now we can't do that. This is the point. I was going to literally sit here and talk to you about how solid this freaking game was today, and now I can't do that. Well, this is what I was going to talk about, is why would I need to do that when this game is so amazing? 'Cause it is. That's pretty crazy. And, like, you guys saw me start up Elden Ring and run it just fine, Yeah, nothing in here is giving me any problems. I just wanted to look. Jeez, Ubisoft. Ubisoft is running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different tasks. The fuck out of my task manager. Why are you... Okay, so let's just go ahead and cut ties here. We know who these trolls are. I might eventually, but this is what I was going to talk about is I really just don't have the means right now to be buying games. And as far as Assassin's Creed Shadows is concerned, this is the Assassin's Creed I actually personally have been waiting for. And even I'm not jumping and running out to buy it right away. Because, again, we have gotten... The whole point that I was going to make today is, again, we have so many Assassin's Creed games that are decent. Like this one, Unity. And now Unity has some problems, but it's a fun game. Like, I genuinely enjoy Unity. Yeah, I don't enjoy running around randomly grabbing an object just because I'm running past it. That's annoying, and then you die because you just grabbed an object. So like, I get it had some problems, but Odyssey, that's why you like, all right, you get tired of that, go play Odyssey or something like that, where like you had some of these other ones that were totally different than any other in the franchise, and you can experience it in a different way. Odyssey, I don't know if you saw there, even just like the brief time we were playing, massive open world map. You can swim underwater. There's things to do underwater and shit. You can literally dive into the water when guys are chasing you and shit, and like swim away and stuff. Like, how many people knew that? Like, this is what I was gonna sit here and discuss today. Is like essentially like I'm actually gonna give it another chance. Like, even if it's a little bit stuttery, because I really want to show you guys. I really don't understand why this is happening like this. This game looks phenomenal. It has 93 achievements on Steam. I think it's reasonably priced at this point. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like it's reasonably priced at this point. It's $12. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is literally $12 right now. So I would highly recommend, you know, like if you are even considering this, if you're even thinking about it, I would highly recommend, you know, it's literally on sale for $12 right now. That's awesome. Yeah, no, it is normally $60. It is normally top dollar. I'll give you that. So I understand not paying that much normally. So get it now. Well, it's $12 on Steam. Yeah, this is awesome that it's actually like you know, $12 right now. And Odyssey's a really good game. It really is. Solid game. No. No, I've heard they're really good though. I've heard the DLCs are just really, really good. That's what I've heard. So I don't know why it's happening with this game. Only. Again, I think it's a Windows Ubisoft sort of issue, but we'll try to deal with it a little bit. Again, I see it very obviously misallocating CPU usage, and then as soon as I click off the screen, it's fine. So like that's Windows, man. That ain't. Because again, it's perfect. It's so smooth here. It's so damn smooth. I really wish you guys could see how smooth it is. Yeah, they're just it's a misallocation. That's all it is. Here, let me try something. Yeah, I just wish it wasn't doing that. Here, let's try this. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, same sort of issue. It's really weird. I feel like it's because Windows can't use HDR properly. But as soon as I click off the screen, it's fine. Yeah. This is absolute garbage. That's what this is. Let's try like this. Oh, I didn't set that, so that may help. Okay, that may have done it. Hold on. I didn't actually set that. Oh, nope, doesn't seem to have done anything, does it? It's still sort of doing it, isn't it? Isn't that crazy how it's like just immediately just fine, right? But then as soon as I do this, just cannot, even on the fucking menu. Like, why? It makes some zero sense. Again, that's Windows 10. Like, it's literally just trash Windows 10. You can't even say it's anything else when it's... hold on. Try this again. Nope. Did not help anything. Yeah, I mean, it really is just... I mean, again, it's fine for me. It sucks that it's not for you guys. It sucks, man. Oh, it's fine on the map. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we're fine on the map, guys. Yeah, here we go. So the ship battles are definitely like the reason to play this game. If there's a reason.
Hunter, we've been waiting for you.
Master!
so trash. Like, see, I clicked off the screen. See, it's fine. See, it's totally fine. All because I clicked off the screen. I'll just endlessly do other stuff while I'm streaming. Yep, Windows 10 is fucking trash. I'll just do endless other things while my game plays itself, I guess. Look, it's totally fine. And then now it's not, right? Yep, now it's not. So I just have to try to click off the screen a lot.
We can probably salvage that.
Like flat out, I know that it's somebody screwing around. Like we know what it is. Like it's very obvious somebody has my data.
Let's move.
Duh.
The rowers need time to rest.
Go. Go. Increase speed.
We can't keep going.
No, the person that's totally not spamming somebody's address in chat
Forward.
totally isn't somebody with
Speed, Commander.
enough data to do something like that. Totally not.
Speed up.
The rowers need a break, Commander.
More oars.
Yep.
More speed.
It's kind of amazing, isn't it?
We are going as fast as we can,
Increase
Commander.
speed. Increase speed. Faster.
I'm gonna click off the screen again. See, they're doing it again. He's just doing it again. He's just fucking with the stream again.
Commander,
Here we
the
go.
rowers
Click
need
off the
time to
screen
rest.
and it'll be fine. Because the point is, this person is sitting here doing this actively. Because they're exposing whatever the previous update fixed. It's all about updates. I told you guys this. I've already told you it's all with unupdating things and backwards updating and stuff like that. As soon as I click on the screen, look, it's all stuttery. Here, I'm gonna fix it again. Ready? And I can instantly fix it. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah. Yep, imagine that. Oh, and then it'll be stuttery again just because I clicked back on the game again. Oh, wow. But then as soon as I click off the screen, totally fine. Oh, wow, we'll click back on again. It'll be all stuttery and shit.
We're moving now.
Stuttery, stuttery. I'll click off the screen. It'll be fine.
Go.
Yeah, okay.
I don't
Somebody's
think
not
we're
actively
going any
screwing around.
faster.
Head for open water. Rowers.
But that's the point. They're just exposing that. You know what I mean? Like it's literally just
Salvage nearby.
what
Go.
Windows didn't update last time is all.
Increase speed.
It's always that.
Forward.
Salvage nearby.
Let's go. Let's move.
Yeah, so like I don't know, maybe he can't afford Windows or something and he's using like some old shitty version of Windows or something, so he's causing all these problems for me that he has. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Rowers.
But like that's basically what it feels like, you know, it's like it's just
We need to
so
let the
super
rowers rest,
obvious.
Commander.
Faster.
And now it has stopped completely.
Full power.
And then as soon as I said that, it didn't. Watch, I'm gonna stop it. Bam! Instantly I stop it. And instantly it's bad, instantly I can stop it. That means I know what's doing it.
More speed.
That's what that means, just to let you know. Just to let you know.
Onward.
That's exactly what that means. when I can just stop it like that, that means I'm right. Alright, so how do I literally stop? How do I stop? How do I literally stop?
Lower! Lower the sails!
I don't know how to fucking stop.
Forward!
Enough!
Increase speed!
I literally just want to stop commanding the ship. Like, how the fuck do I stop commanding the ship? So they need to fix this. They need to put, like, controls on the fucking screen. Because me coming back to the game, I gotta look in here to find ship controls now. Because, again, they can't put this on the fucking screen. Oh, yeah, they're not even in here. Oh, yeah, I literally have to sit here and cycle through the entire keyboard now. Yeah, I'll have to sit here and actually cycle through the entire keyboard. Yeah. No, this person is doing this so that he can have stuff to... You know what I mean? Like, reasons to justify why this happened. You know what I mean? Like, because YouTube, he knows YouTube's actually, like, investigating it. And so, like, he's getting scared, so he's actually sitting here uploading bugs into the system now. So, I mean, it's literally as simple, like, say I have it on your screen anymore, and I can make it happen again. See? It's literally as simple as clicking on the fucking screen. Oh, and then now it doesn't happen anymore. So, if I don't know how to stop using the ship, this is kind of stupid because I need to be able to know how to do that. Oh, this is so dumb. I'm endlessly pushing other buttons that are bringing me into menus that I don't want just because I don't know how to stop commanding the ship.
Race!
Sing so that the god...
I don't know how to do it. I physically don't know how to do it.
Archers, take your marks!
I physically don't know how to stop. Like, alright, I shouldn't have to look this up. This is actually extremely disappointing at this point. Yeah, this is actually extremely disappointing at this point, the fact that I have to look this up. You should not have to sit here and look up how to stop commanding a ship in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Okay. Wow. And that's why I would have never figured it out. 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 Never. Not in a million fucking years. Do you know why? Because you have to hold a button. So...
We'll wait for the command.
Yeah, this is why nobody comes back to these games. This is why. This is why nobody fucking comes back to these shit games. Is because they can't be intuitive enough to know why... Like, they can't spend 20 fucking minutes coming back to the game to look into the game enough to know, oh, the game is fucking stuttering around all over the goddamn fucking place when somebody's trying to stream it. And not only that, but you can't put fucking controls on the screen so that somebody knows how to leave a ship. So now I've entered the ship, and I'm endlessly sitting here trying to leave the ship, and all I'm doing is firing things, leaving sails down, putting sails up, moving the ship around, doing all kinds of shit, probably causing ship battles and causing all kinds of problems. Meanwhile, all they have to fucking do is press and hold E to leave command. Meanwhile, that's all they have to do. So why not do that so that more people come back and play the game? Oh, that's right. That's right. They know this, and they don't want you to play the old titles. That's the point. They want you to play them, but they kind of don't. They want you to buy the new one. I think that's why. I'll be honest with you, I really do. I really think that it's sort of like that. And it is very sad that this person, like, that it's this bad. You know what I mean? Like, look how bad this is, and as soon as I click off the screen, it's fine. It's totally fine. On the screen, all stuttery is all hell, but then I click off the screen, it's totally fine. And it is really smooth. I just want you guys to understand it is really smooth. It's just that I have to click off the screen for you to see that, because again, this person has always sat here and tried to cause some sort of performance issue for my stream. So we know who it is. Like, it's not a mystery. As soon as I click off the screen, I'm gonna do it. Ready? Man. See how smooth it gets? See that? Back on the screen, off the screen. Back on the screen. See, the fish can't even move around? You can't even see me properly. Now I'm off the screen again. See what I mean? See what I mean? And so unless I'm actually clicking off the screen, like, it's very smooth, but you'll think it's not, and that's the point that he's trying to make. He's trying to essentially make people think that, you know, it's the system or something like that, but, you know, obviously it's not. Obviously, like, the system's actually really good when I'm clicking off, and I can see the CPU using incorrect allocation. So he is doing real hacking. Sit him in, and then I click on the screen and it's just like so bad, and then I click off and it's fine. So again, this is you know, essentially just a problem being caused now because this person likes to cause an issue for the stream and for my data, but now this is a residual issue happening because essentially Ubisoft and Microsoft can't get together and properly update things. So now this is a residual problem happening in addition to what this other issue is. Essentially, it's creating this. That's why it's happening. That's why, like, these are so rare. Like, somebody's like, why the fuck's that happening to this guy if it doesn't happen to these people, this people? That's why, is literally that's why. Is because you have to have all of those constituents happen for this problem. You have to have all those little things happen for this issue to happen. So, yes, it's going to happen for streamers, and it's going to happen for anybody trying to use multiple monitors in Windows. And the point is, it's not supposed to. You know, like obviously we know that. And then as soon as, you know, like as soon as I would click off the screen, it would be fine again. You know. But like, you know, we see like here, it's just like, why is my camera doing that? You know, like that's. And then we go into Elden Ring earlier, and it's totally fine. You know, Elden Ring's fine. And then it's fine if I click off the screen. Well, the reason is because this person is trying to be very sneaky. They want me to do more streams where I'm sitting here and I'm like recording the screen and stuff like that because they want to see devices. This is why.
Been terrorizing the local
Like, if you're wondering, like, why, what's the point? They want to see the devices. Oh, I'm not high enough in level for this. I think I know what we're gonna do. I think I know what we're gonna do. Hold on. How do I set this up? I am actually gonna set it up anyway because I don't care. Yeah, because I want you guys to see. I want you guys to see the game. Like, this is not. It's not how the game. It really is perfectly smooth. Like, it's just fine. Like, for my little phone holder. Now, here, hold on. So we can get this set up. To find it, but I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna set it up anyway, best I can. Because again, I want you guys to see this. I really like this game. We'll get it set up. Try to find something here I can. Let's see. Finish this. Okay. Let me get this set up here for you guys. I'm gonna use let's see. I don't know what happened to my mouse. I guess let's use this. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. We just gotta prop it up. Alright, here we go. Okay. Fucking piece of shit. What the fuck? Takes 3 fucking hours just to go live. That like the reality of being an actual streamer, like it's just absurd. Sometimes like just everything doesn't work. Alright, so let's see here. I'm gonna set this up like that. Okay. Yeah, good enough. Okay, so we are live there too. You guys can see what it actually looks like. It's gonna look like shit on this stream, so just go ahead and see the massive difference if you want if you want to see what it actually looks like. That's a shame. But you'll be able to easily and clearly see what's going on there.
Where to now, Commander?
Master!
Okay, let's see. Yeah, the map seems to run fine. But yeah, like, no stuttering, obviously.
Head for open water!
It actually runs really well. As you can see on this stream, if you're on my other stream, as you can see. Somebody is, so thank you. Because, yeah, like, it's very clear that it runs better. It's very smooth. On this other stream, we're only getting 30 FPS. So realize the stream itself is limited to 30 FPS. But as you can see in the top left corner of the other stream, we're really not dropping FPS at all. It really is a constant 61. And so that's why it's a little disappointing to see that. You know, it's like kind of obvious it's not the game, it's not the PC, it's literally just the encoder's ability to communicate with Windows. So odd. And yeah, I suspect Windows 10 is just trash with HDR, and that's what's causing these problems. But understand, this game, I don't even have the HDR turned on. I couldn't. It wouldn't let me for some reason. So. Alright, let's see. What do I need to be? I need to do this. Okay. Where are we going here? Oh, I'm not too far off. Okay. So, this way.
Increase speed! We're at full speed!
We can pull away again after the rowers catch their breaths.
Okay.
We're going
Here
as
we
fast
go.
as we can.
Now,
I see salvage. Commander, the rowers can't keep this up. The
Amazing
rowers
game.
can't keep this up, Commander.
I love this game. It's kind of awesome how,
We can't go any faster,
you know,
Commander.
when there's no problems and we can just have a stream and we just play a game. It's kind of amazing how, like, people will just flood in and watch normally.
Can't go any faster.
Isn't that amazing how that works, right? But then the moment this person causes a problem and we have to stop and we have to talk about it, so people don't think that it's like, I don't know how to deal with a problem or something. It's not something I'm doing. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's just like, so obvious what this fucking troll wants people to think. Like, and he's been doing it for so long.
Oars in! Full sail!
And again, you'll see a stutter there, maybe. Maybe you guys saw a stutter. It didn't actually happen. So the game actually handled that. You'll be able to see like the differences between the streams if you compare them at a certain point. For sure, you'll easily see that none of that's actually happening on my screen. It's just for you guys. Or maybe it's not happening for you. I don't know. Like to me, it looks so super stuttery all over there and everything. And yeah, it looks like it's dropping frames. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's dropping frames. Oh, shit. Am I like hitting? I'm like hitting an imaginary wall. I gotta go over here.
Slow!
Okay. So let's go ahead and get to land. How do I swim faster? I feel like I am. I feel like I'm swimming as fast as I can go. Notice how the game is perfectly smooth. I'm sure you guys are getting plenty of drop frames on that other stream. And again, I'm sorry about that, but like again, that is the Windows inability to communicate with the encoder software properly. And the further this person causes problems for my data and stuff like that, the worse that's going to get. That's all I'm saying.
I hear good things from my commanders, mercenary. What news do you have?
The Athenian commander is dead. Megaris is ready to fall.
Good. The wolf.
And you guys will see it's
I'm glad
just
you're
fine on
here
this
to
other
join
stream.
us in our march to glory.
Let's kill some Athenians. I'm honored to be here. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm proud to fight by your side.
Yes,
I love the story.
You have earned your place.
I think it's actually really good.
We will win the day for Sparta and the wolf. Come, we must reach the forward camp.
I am ready.
Follow me. We must prepare for the battle ahead.
So, tell me about the wolf.
Yeah, YouTube's just full of shit. They're just
He will
lying
lead Sparta
to you,
victory
as
against the-
always.
No. What is he like as a man? As a father?
YouTube's just trying to cause problems for my channel.
He used to be admired, strong, caring
True.
in his way, but sometimes
Yes?
just he gets this faraway look in his eyes, and I sense a sadness there. He is
Like literally
Sparta's
every
champion,
time, you just
but
very
he's also
obviously
made
tell
of
it's
flesh
YouTube.
and blood. Life cannot be lived without some regrets.
Because they actually could do that. They would have the ability to do that. Come on, dude. Let's go. Isn't this amazing? I love this game.
This won't be like any other battle I've been a part of.
Are you ready to crush the Athenians?
And why is it super stuttery on this screen? Like, how does that make any sense? I don't really know how this works, but let's give it a shot.
I'm ready for war. For Sparta! For honor!
This is cool. Look at all this. Ooh!
Fight like a king. We're losing.
Stupid shield. Let me roll around you. There we go. If you want to communicate with me, why don't you come in the other chat that I can actually see? That other people can actually see, since there's 2 streams going on.
We can't keep this up for long!
We're losing ground. Don't let up.
This is cool.
Keep pushing them back.
What's up?
They will sing of your death on this day. You, let's see what kind of skill you have.
Oh shit!
I need you.
No, 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 no! Run away. Come on, heal, heal, heal. Shit, I gotta kill somebody, don't I?
Push them back.
I forget how to heal. I thought I had to kill somebody to do it. Oh shit, alright. Damn! I gotta reload. Yeah, this stream, like, I'm sure it's like dropping frames and stuttery as hell. It's just it's literally just Windows and the encoder. As you can see on the other stream, it looks great. So yeah, like I can't see chat on this stream very well, but I can see it on this one. So that's why I was saying like to come in on this one. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. This is definitely the best, in my opinion, the best game, best Assassin's Creed.
I'm ready for war.
Yeah, like yeah, exactly. Like it's not, the game's not doing that. So like and it doesn't do it when I click off the screen. It's totally fine when I was showing it earlier. It's pretty crazy. So it's just a Windows issue. And you can most of the time fix it with putting windowed mode on, or I'm sorry, borderless mode on, but it wasn't working today. So. Hell yeah. That was cool shit. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys watching anyway, even though it looks like shit. Like I said, please check out that vertical stream, but communicate with me on here if you want to talk, because I will not be able to. And that's fine. Like, if you want to watch that one and just communicate on here, that's totally fine. I'm not going to be able to see that chat. That's all. If you guys are wondering, anybody coming in wondering why it's stuttery and stuff, it's not. It's just for some reason the game today. It's not the actual game. The stream. It's the stream and the Windows and all that. It's literally Windows communicating with the stream software wrong. So just check out the other stream if you want to see how it actually looks. We have another stream going.
Get over here and fight me!
Are you done dirtying yourself?
No, yeah, like that. Yeah, no, it's Windows. Like, Windows is awful, and Microsoft is just getting worse. Microsoft, they'll sit here and spend all this time like hosting like hacking tournaments and stuff, but then they don't fix the things that. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just like weird what they spend their resources on, and they have all these problems, you know. There we go. I appreciate it. Let's go get this guy.
You're going down!
It's crazy. It's like epic that you actually have to fight this battle, like this actual battle. You know? It's pretty crazy. It's so cool. And again, if you're having trouble with the frame rate and you're wondering what's going on, please watch the other stream. We have another stream going. It's running much better on there. The whole point was to promote the game and show that the game is still really good. It is running just fine. It's just the stream. It's just Windows being trash. As Ulrich said. No, that means it's Windows. Yeah, like that's the point. Like, think about how many things get fixed when you do that. That's Windows. That's all that means. It's called cache.
The wolf requests the presence of the mercenary.
It's like all the problems I'm having on YouTube where they just don't clear a web cache. It's just as simple as clearing a web cache redundantly.
He wishes to see the mercenary alone.
So the question is, why do they want your data flying around, that they don't do something that simple?
Why? Those were his orders, sir.
What the hell was that face? What was that?
It appears I have other matters to attend to.
What, you were saying something about Xbox? What were you saying about Xbox or something like that? I remember, I don't know if you know, but I commented a while back on one of your videos to tell you that I would be willing to help you. You had asked me about how I get the resolution on the vertical streams or something. I don't have any problem telling you that. I just don't want to say it here for any Joe Schmo to just know how to do certain... You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to help, like, just anybody anymore, that's all. So as long as you're understanding of that, and you're willing to reach out and network and stuff, I'll give any help to anybody that wants it. You just have to be willing to communicate privately. Because the trolling on this platform is completely out of hand.
Murderer! She has killed him!
Yeah, it's a pretty serious story, guys, for this game. It's a good freaking game.
Tell me your name, hero, so that I may greet you as a true warrior.
Here, Butter. It's been a long time.
Impossible. I saw you fall.
I didn't fall. You fucking threw me to my death.
I did what was required of me as a Spartan. I've made my
Again,
peace with that. You
check
need
the
to
other
as well.
stream if you want to
were
see
my
it smooth.
father. You were supposed to protect me.
You were reckless. You forced my hand.
It's
I
pretty
was
smooth over
protecting
there.
my brother because you wouldn't.
The Oracle decreed that Alexios had to die.
No, I get it, man.
Her word is
YouTube does that.
absolute. You know that.
You can't cower behind your sense of duty
Enough!
anymore.
I can't change the past.
She's a cool character. Out of like all the Assassin's Creed characters, Cassandra's really cool.
There's a large reward for the mercenary that can collect the wolf's head.
Is that why you're here?
Oh, you're curious about the Xbox thing? It means that, means YouTube doesn't like you. So, again, this is all YouTube, guys. And I've been saying it for years. Truthfully, YouTube just attacks streamers they don't like. I'm going to show you something again. All I'm going to do is click off the screen. Ready? And everything's going to be fixed. Ready? There it is. And so, like, when I have a fix like that, you know what I mean? Like, that means I know what's doing it. And this is what I was doing earlier. Like, I was just doing that the whole time earlier. Like, it's literally not the game. It's not the stream software. It's Windows. And somebody, again, who obtains your data and fucks around with it on, like Microsoft's side of things, floods data to ports and stuff. This corrupts data. And it does cause problems because Windows 10 is just insecure. And that's the point I've been making, is that all these hacks and stuff, a lot of hacks that aren't actually happening these days, people are again using data to unupdate things to make them less secure. And that's it. That's all I've been trying to say for the past several years. And I've been trying to prove it too, but like, it's like, apparently this isn't proof enough when I click on my screen and all this starts happening. I mean, come on, man. All I'm doing is literally moving the mouse pointer over here. How about Windows 11? All they did was copy and paste the framework from 10. It's going to be the same thing. It's actually probably going to be worse. 8.1 was decent. But almost nobody used it. Everybody used 8, so they thought 8 was bad, so they just went to 10. Almost nobody went 8.1. I went 8.1. It was fucking awesome. It was amazing. It was a great... It really was. It was pretty great. And then they just pumped 10 out. It was trash. Yeah, and this is the point, is it's not... It's gonna look a certain way because the point is, like, I have this person causing a lot of problems for me, as you can see. And so, like, that's the point, is that troll wants things to look a certain way. So the point is to not have everybody kind of come in and suggest simple things and stuff like that, because the point is, that stuff doesn't really help me. I tried that the first week that this happened, way back when I first started streaming, not even on YouTube, we're talking on the other platform I started streaming on when I first started streaming 4+ years ago. So, like, you know, I get that not everybody's going to know my background and understand that I build my own PCs, and that, like, you know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I do know what I'm talking about, and that my internet's through the roof. You know, like, not everybody's going to know that and understand it, but I get that. But it's not like you pissed me off or anything. It was just, you know, like, the message was just that it's always going to be hard to know who's a troll and who's one of those copycat channels that's out to just try to cancel the next person and take their ideas. If that makes sense, because, like, the entire platform is full of that. So, I mean, that's what this guy flat out is doing. He's just directly just restreaming my streams and stuff. So, when it's happening so, you know, obvious and stuff. Right. So, like, from their standpoint, that sounds like it makes sense, but to you, it's like, you really think I didn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like when like what you said, like when the tech support guy says, did you try turning it off and turning it back on? No. You know what? I went to tech support. I just, you know what I mean? Like, I just called right up. I didn't try anything else. I just called right up. I just went right to tech support. It's almost like there's a shitload of people that do that, and this is what they deal with, you know? And I think that is the case. I do. But it sure as hell ain't me. Anyway.
You've avoided the past long enough. Now you must answer to me.
Again, it's perfectly fine over here.
Though you deserve death, there is no honor in vengeance. You must face the ghosts of your past, Butter, and that is a fate worse than death.
Yeah, it looks so good. It looks so, you guys should really check out the other stream. It looks really smooth.
Both of you. I loved you and your brother as if you were truly my own. But you were never mine.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we knew that.
You should ask your mother.
We knew that, obviously.
Wait.
Find your mother.
Find her.
His cape looks like
She knows far more than I do.
Oh, that's her name. His cape looks like my cape in Elden Ring, except shorter.
Where will you go?
To find my honor.
As soon as I said something about it being smooth over here, I had a warning that this stream software was using too much and it was overheating. So again, as soon as I say these things, this person just immediately starts doing that, you know, that thing that they've been doing to make it run a certain way, essentially. Like, as soon as I said that, it started giving me that warning. So, like, that's the point, is, like, that's how it's botting. Essentially, this person is just using botting to do all of this. They're not active, like, they're using botting. You have to understand, like, it's through botting. It's so easy to do when you're doing it through botting. Like, he's not that smart. Yeah, like, his fucking uncle or dad or somebody has an advertising company. And so he uses those trackers and those bots to do all this. Guarantee it. It's something stupid like that, where he has access to things because he knows somebody, and he shouldn't be using it for that. It's literally that simple. So I'm gonna go over here and look over here. Right, and not phone. We're talking about how the stream app itself indicates that it's using too much. As soon as I said about it running smooth, I got a warning pop up from that app about how it was drawing too much and using too much. And such, viewers might experience yada yada yada. And so, like, you can see clearly what the person is doing. You can see clearly that person is doing it on purpose. Like, how many times do I have to sit here and call out, you know, that it really is something very illegal and very invasive that this person is doing to actively screw with somebody. I mean, like, it's really that basic. I mean, you can see it. Yeah, and my phone doesn't just do that. Like, it's not particularly hot in here or anything like that. It's really not. Nah. That's pretty normal temperature. I'm just gonna, like, look up here. I was just, like, going up here for a minute. It's always nice to look around in this game. Oh, yeah. And then as soon as I said about looking around, it starts stuttering again. And then I see that extra concurrent in here, indicating that somebody came in to do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I always see, is I see that extra 1 or 2 concurrents, indicating that his botting is in here doing something, running scripts and stuff like that. Yeah. Right, but, like, the point is, like, earlier in the stream, I realized you came in late. Earlier in the stream, I booted up Elden Ring, and we're not having issues. You know what I mean? Like, it's the sort of thing where, like, this is the only game doing that. We booted up Elden Ring in this stream to sort of show that, and, you know what I mean? Like, it happens, it stops happening the very second I use the map. Or I'm clicking off the screen, you know what I mean? Like, so, that's the issue. But yeah, you're right, like, GPU scheduling can be an issue, so you have to make sure that, your clock rate is correct on your CPU. But it is, trust me, it is. Trust me.
So, did you kill your father?
Step, father.
I suppose the gods won't judge you too harshly for a step patricide.
Nikolaos raised me, trained me. He was my father.
You can see that on this
Even if he did
stream,
try to
that
kill
it's
Is
smooth,
that
you know.
better or worse? No matter.
Like, it's literally just for you guys.
Yours isn't the only complicated.
It's just displaying that. Like, it's not actually you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just mistaking the frames. It's just dropping a whole shitload of frames. Because, like I said, I can stop it simply right now. No, it's just this game. It's just the game. Again, it's Windows. It's multiple monitor issues. It's Windows' inability to have this game on this screen and also have another screen being displayed with something else on it. It is all it is. It's Windows' inability to do this game with multiple monitors. And I've done that before. I've never had that, like, I've done it before. But, you know, as games get older and stuff, they have to update framework, they have to update things and stuff like that, and they just don't care. Ubisoft probably doesn't care about this game anymore. And so, like, as new updates come out and stuff, like, it's just gonna get behind, yada yada yada. And so, like, that's the point. Like, I'm clicked off the screen. You can see it's perfectly smooth now. As soon as I click on the screen again, it's just going to start happening. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So, you know what I mean? And there we go. I have to click off the screen, and it's just fine. So it's just the game, and again, it's multiple monitors where it's just because that screen is on, Windows can't fucking display this game properly. And then also do all of that. It's literally, it can do it fine with Elden Ring, so why can't it do it with a game that's like fucking 6 years old? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, like I said, it's probably that Ubisoft issue where it's an extra launcher, so there's no update in there that needs to happen because it's an extra thing, where Steam would normally do it, or Epic, or whoever runs the game. But because Ubisoft is trash, as we know, they're probably not doing those updates, and that's all that's happening. Yeah, it's just insane, man. And, like, that's the point, is, like, when you can see it's not the, like, clicking off the fucking screen, like, that's not my system then. Like, because clearly clicking on this screen and the system's doing it just fine, like, it's not. Anyway.
Thanks. I'm glad to have you around.
You get what I'm saying.
Barnabas.
I'm happy to be here. With
Perfectly
anything else
smooth.
help,
as you guys can
Finding
see
my
on this other
mother.
stream.
She's alive, Varnavas. At least, Nikolaos thought so.
Some good news, praise Ira. What's your plan? What course should I set, Captain?
Well, that's the purpose
For now,
of
we don't
Steam in
focus.
the first place,
Elpinor
but
said he'd meet me there.
they wanted their
Give me
competition
money
and stuff,
and
so.
an explanation.
Aye, Cassandra. And let's seek the wisdom of the Pythia while we're there. If anyone has answers for you, it's the Oracle of Delphi.
The Oracle's a menace. I'll consider Satan the Oracle.
The Oracle's predictions destroyed my family.
I feel like that's what she'd say.
Pythia has the wisdom of Apollo himself. Now, I'll admit, if people choose to ignore her, they might court disaster.
If we'd ignored the Pythia, my brother would still be alive, and our mother would be safe at home.
Back to business. You know where to meet Elpinor, I suppose?
His home is in Pilgrim's Landing.
That's weird.
But Nikolaos's last words to me were a warning of snakes in the grass.
Sounds like you should make extra preparations.
Elpinor is the one who should prepare.
Meet me at Apollo's temple in Delphi when you're done dealing with the snakes. Oh, and Cassandra, in all the excitement, I nearly forgot. Terrible things have happened to your home.
That old house? It was barely standing to begin with.
I meant Kefalonia. A sickness has spread across the island. They say it started in Kausos. There doesn't seem to be a cure.
In cow sauce?
Many have died.
Cow sauce.
That priest was right.
Just say the word. We can return to Kefalonia whenever you wish.
Cow
Thanks,
sauce.
Barnabas. I'll keep that in mind.
We gotta get some cow. I want it. What is this cow sauce?
Elpinor has a lot of explaining to do.
What is this cow sauce that I'm hearing about? Alright. Yeah, we know about Helix credits. I just like to jump in the water sometimes. It's so awesome. But again, it's not stuttery at all. I wish you guys could see it on this stream properly. Feel free to, again, to reference the other stream as much as you like to see how it does not stutter at all. Like, the game runs great. So, feel free to reference that. That's a shame.
Apparently, one of our soldiers took down 3 archers with one swing. Oh, really?
So yeah, I guess you choose who to side with at various times. Here we go. Let's see. So here, I'm gonna click. Ready? I'm gonna click off the screen again since I have the ability. Ready? 1, 2, now. That's totally fine. Oh man, isn't that crazy? Just the whole freaking thing is just stuttered around like freaking nuts. I have to finish this one. Alright, let's see. Even with my mouse on this screen, it doesn't do it unless I actually click on the screen. See how I even have my mouse over here? But you can't see the mouse pointer, you can just see what I'm doing. That's how you know it has to do with active window. it's not going to do it until I actually physically click on the screen because it still has that one active. So like, this is the point, is like, I'm going to click, but you're going to see as soon as that mouse pointer shows up, boom, 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 stuttery, stuttery. And now it's fine again. See what I mean? Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's do this. Let's just go in order here. Wait, this is timed, isn't it? Maybe we'll do that one first then. Since that's timed. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I have to hand this in, right? Does that mean it's done? It's been a while. I think that means it's done, right? It has a little check mark. I'm gonna go try to hand this in, I guess. Do I get a new helm, it says? It says this is further away. Where is this? Where the f is it? Oh, I see it. Crap. Alright, I guess I gotta go over there. I mean, I could fast travel, but do I want to leave my ship here? I guess it's fine. We'll just fast travel. Yeah, so it's just gonna be the entire stream for you guys. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm saying it's Windows. Because again, like it wouldn't be the camera too. It wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like it's just what it's trying to display and stream. That's what I'm saying. It's not like the software, like the little indicators are moving normally, the numbers are moving normally. Like everything's fine except what it's trying to display in the window. And then of course when I click off the screen, it's totally fine. It gets see how like it was fine until I started moving around even? That's how you know it's active window. Like the point is it was fine on the loading screen, it's fine on the map, and then as soon as I start clicking and moving around, it's getting, basically this screen gets ahead of that one, and like it's just, it can't, that's the point. It's supposed to be able to do both screens, it just can't do it properly. Yeah, it's a shame. Does it look so smooth? It looks so good. Anyway. Again, we have a second stream running, guys, so if it's like really stuttery and stuff and you want to see what it looks like for real, feel free to check out the other stream. Not really sure why Windows 10 is so fucking trash, but it is. Oh yeah, and like if you knew that it was running fine, like obviously like if you thought it was like the game, like I could understand like having an opinion, like, but that's why I'm being adamant that it's not the game. Like I just want everybody to understand like it's just Windows or something. Like it's really, the game is running great, and that's why I wanted to show this on the other screen, because you know, like again, I don't want anybody to think, you know, I make a habit of streaming out, you know, like out of bounds of what I can handle and stuff like that, what my system can handle. I really don't. I turn settings down. I like it, like things look good because I know how to set settings. Like I just, it's really not like that. See if I can shift it a bit more for you guys. Yeah, I don't really know how to... There we go. Now you can see I clicked off the screen again. See how it's like totally fine? Isn't that crazy? Like it's totally fine, man. Imagine it, like that's the point, like... It looks amazing. Let's see if I can try to do something. Still happening like that. Yeah. It's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame, because it looks great. It's all stuttery as all hell on that one. I should do an upload. That's what I should do. I should do an upload. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can tell you I didn't have the issue before. I've streamed this before and I've never had the issue. And again, you can see, if you guys want to check the other stream, you can see how smooth it is on the other stream that we're running. It's just that you won't see the colors as good, obviously, because you're just like recording a screen, you know? It's so weird. It's just an active window issue.
Ah, Mystios. How was Megaris?
The wolf is dead.
Excellent. The full amount is promised. You expected me to haggle?
Come now, Cassandra. It isn't every day I have someone kill their own father. But he wasn't your real father, was he?
Yeah, somebody's just trying to spike my CPU and destroy my... I can see it. It's just going around all over the place. And then as soon as I click on that screen, it's not. Which is exactly what they do with my bitrate. You know what I mean? Like YouTube acts like the bitrate just does that or something. No, this is YouTube. This is literally just YouTube screwing with my stuff. And I have about half a mind to make an entire video showing how YouTube responded to a very serious situation. Or should I say didn't. Yeah, I have about half a mind to sit here and make an entire video exposing everything they're doing, because it's very obvious to me this is just YouTube. At the end of the day. There's no browser open. And again, if that were the case, again, it would be lagging on my main screen on the other stream. So again, there's no browser open. And it wouldn't immediately fix itself as soon as I click on the other screen if it wasn't an active window issue. Again, active window issue has to just simply do with Windows' ability and inability to allocate FPS per screen. It's that simple. This person is intentionally, and again, they just work at YouTube, they are intentionally causing an incorrect allocation of FPS based on the screen. That's all they're doing. So again, it's perfectly fine when I click on this screen, then as soon as I click back over here, it's not. That's all that's happening. It's an intentional bug. It's just YouTube. And then when I talk about it, yeah, Ulrich, you've been in here the whole time, right? Have you left the stream the whole time that you've been in here? And so, like, the point is, if you haven't left the stream and it's kind of obvious you're in here, why have I seen the concurrence go to 0 many times? I see it go to 0, I see it go 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. The thing we talk about where they're very obviously lying about the numbers and causing a problem. So as soon as I talk about it, they just lie about the numbers. And then as soon as we prove there's real people in here, they start shifting the bitrate around to kick you out so they can continue lying. It's a scam. YouTube is a scam. And again, I will be reporting them to the Federal Trade Commission for fraud, but we're going to continue proving everything they're doing in the meantime. Because this shit's obvious. Like, all I'm doing is clicking on and off the screen, and it's just... There's clicking on the screen, there's clicking off the screen. Yeah, so the point is, you're in the stream right now, and it says 0. It's said 0 concurrence. It's literally going 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. So you're in the stream. This is proof where essentially they're not counting your concurrent just because you've been sitting in the stream. So it just says 0. And they do this for continued concurrence throughout the stream. They're doing it for people that just sit here and talk about problems on YouTube live. They do it to anybody that talks about problems on YouTube live. Where YouTube isn't dealing with the problem or hasn't dealt with the problem, they just sit here and make a note on the account and silently cause problems for this creator behind the scenes. They've been doing it for years. They've been doing it since the beginning of time. And this is what their lawyers do, like behind the scenes. This is what the legal team does. They're not actually fixing anything. They're causing a problem for you to make it look like you're wrong. Right, exactly. So, like, there's just 0 in here. That's what I'm saying. It's literally just 0. Even though you're in here. And I guarantee you I can confirm that on any device. I'm sure you can confirm it too. I'm sure you can confirm that it says 0. Just like I confirmed that they were locking my likes at 0 for X amount of time. I don't know if you were here for that. I confirmed that they were locking them at 0. We're getting a shitload of likes and they were just making it say 0 so that people would think it had 0 likes and it wouldn't trend. They were doing this for a very long time. Yeah, now. Right, now. But it didn't. It said 0. It was like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Right now it says 0. It's just the same scammer coming back and forth over and over and over who's causing this. But the point is, he works at YouTube or has some sort of stock in YouTube, like essentially like something to do with YouTube where, you know, like essentially like he has the ability to actively sit here and use YouTube's system. And that's all that essentially we've noticed is essentially I talk about it live and all they do is just break something else for me. Right, but you've been in the whole time. You've been here the whole time and you told me you didn't leave the stream. So why would it not say 1 the entire time you're in here and just always say 1? Why is it constantly going 0, 1, 0, 1? Because somebody's leaving and coming back in the stream. Right. And then as I've been explaining this 2 concurrents come in here to listen to what I'm saying. The same 2 concurrents that are always in here when problems happen. So they're in here right now listening to what I'm saying. And again, we've noted throughout the course of the channel that there's always 2 concurrents present when we have problems. We have all these problems, all these things are going on. There is exactly 2 that show up always when these problems are having, you know, like occurring and stuff like that. They are always in and out of here. And definitively those 2 concurrents have always been in here when we have problems. You know, there's no live ring around my icon or something like that, yet conveniently those 2 concurrents are in here for some reason. So how do they know we're live yet nobody else doesn't? You know what I mean? Like, nobody else does. So like, the point is, like, you can clearly see they're doing it. Whoever they are in that stream causing that issue. Because, again, how did they get in the stream when nobody else was aware of it? And so, like, and they were there, like, instantly. You know, like, instantly we'll see that 1 or 2 concurrent in the stream at the beginning. And just like you said, it says 0 at various times, yet you've never left. It says 0 right now. Yet, here you are. And then that person that came in the other stream, that switched streams, just came in there and confirmed that essentially, you know, they were causing some sort of problem with that stream to essentially clip out what I was saying, to break up what I was saying so that people wouldn't hear it. Now, this is what we noticed. You know, essentially, I'll explain something and stuff like that on the stream. YouTube will move the bitrate around all over the place and break up what I'm saying, yet conveniently, if they didn't break it up, then the stream sits there endlessly processing for like 2-3 days, even though it's like fucking 20 minutes long. It's like a 20-30 minute stream, and it's processing for like 2 or 3 fucking days. Yet conveniently after it processes, there's like huge breaks of information that you, like, it literally, as I'm about to say, like, police this or YouTube this or something like that, something very crucial, you just don't hear whatever I said. It skips past that. Censorship. Yep. Yeah, exactly. That's the point. So, like, the point is, this is what YouTube does. They lie about concurrence so that people come in and think nobody's in here and think nobody's watching. That's what YouTube does. And it's a scam.
Why did you send me to kill Nikolaos?
Because I knew you could. Oh, why him? Because he was brilliant. He would have taken Athens in a month.
And the point is, you can clearly see, after I click off the screen, it doesn't cause that problem.
You wanted to save Athens?
There's no profit in a quick war.
I mean, it's literally just YouTube fucking with my shit.
I know. It's a lot to take in all at once. Come.
YouTube did this last night. YouTube knows I started my stream software last night. All they do is monitor everything you're doing and keep tabs on you. I've said this a million times. It's not a conspiracy when it's actually happening. And again, you know, I started up Elden Ring earlier. No problem. And, you know, like, we already proved that,
I'm done talking. I should kill you where you stand.
Temper. And they said you'd be different.
we already proved that,
Blood is blood, I suppose.
you know, it's happening regardless of, you know, essentially we pulled up Elden Ring and it's still happening. You're full of shit, YouTube.
Shame. I could have used you for more of my errands.
You're
Malaka.
uploading bugs.
You think you can play with me? I'll cut out your tongue.
So disappointing.
Yeah, just uploading bugs.
You're dead, Mr.
Check the other stream if you want to see, you know, how it actually looks on the screen and not. Because we have another stream running. And you'll be able to see how it actually looks without the stutter. YouTube's running a scam today.
You're gonna pay!
Minor snuck away like a coward. I should investigate his house.
Yep, running just fine. As you can see on the other stream. YouTube spies on people
Minor's looking for a woman.
and attacks
I
them.
wonder who he wants in
It's
his
literally
slimy
that
grasp
simple.
now.
It's not a conspiracy, man. Again, we loaded this up last night. So the act of essentially doing that, you know, setting up the stream last night, that's why this is happening. You know, anytime I've ever done that, I've set something up ahead of time where I, you know, like essentially, remember, when I have a schedule and I announce what I'm doing, we have so fucking many problems. There's not a single person in here. We have endless problems. Yet when I do nothing and I announce nothing and I just show up, we get astronomical numbers. They have tried to program this in so that it doesn't happen. They have sat here and, you know, like I said, where I have screenshots proving that for 6.5 hours, we have one concurrent, and the when you see a graph doing this, and it's spiking, yet it's one line, it hits that line, somebody is preventing it from going over that line. Like, it's just doing this, where it's hitting one line, somebody is capping it. If it's a steady line, I can see where you have a regular concurrent viewer, but flat out for 6.5 hours in a swipe feed, if you see it, it's not how graphing works, it's not how concurrents work. You're in a swipe feed for 6.5 fucking hours, and you see this hitting a line and just stopping. That is a capped concurrent. That is somebody actively making sure no other concurrents grow above that line. Again, if it's a solid, fine. If it's a solid line, fine. But this, no, absolutely. Every single one of those spikes is an example of a bunch of people coming in, and we should have had something, and then we didn't. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I appreciate that. And this is the point, is like, YouTube is doing this to people. They are trying so hard not to pay streamers. That's all this is. That's all this is. They are trying very hard not to pay streamers. Ulrich, did you watch my stream where I said, like, final stream and stuff? It was the one before this. That's actually why I think we're getting a lot of people curious about what's going on and stuff. Get caught up on that, because there's some screenshots that I show that'll be very obvious that that's happening. And I think that's where some people are starting to agree now, because they watched that and realized, holy crap, that's so weird. You know what I mean? Where, like, you can tell, like, for example, Sniper Elite's in here too. How long Sniper Elite's been in here? You know what I mean? So maybe Sniper Elite's been in here the whole time too, and hasn't been leaving and coming back, yet it's said 0 how many times? I think, like, the point is, how many fucking people are actually in here at any given time? And YouTube's just lying. They're literally just fucking lying. This is what we started proving, and this is why they started causing problems for me and other people, because Cookie was in here, 365 was in here, like, real streamers were in here, proving they were in here watching, saying they were in here watching, and that fucking number said 0 so many times. And then they would text me, they would prove, you know, they liked the stream or something like that, and we would talk about it, and YouTube would lie about it. They would lock the like at 0, they would lock the fucking concurrent at 1 or 0, and just literally lie. And then meanwhile, I have entire email threads of YouTube denying this fact, Google denying this fact, that they're not doing anything, that that concurrents are based on this and that and the other thing, and they're not. They're really not. You know, like, they are literally denying. And the funny thing is, here's the crazy thing. I mentioned this like one time. Yep, every email I've sent them is about the very serious doxing situation and the security of this platform. Yet, so many times they have sent me an email back about this one time I asked them and said about them doing this and shit like that. They have just responded so many times out of the way to be like, oh, this isn't happening. It's really not. It's based on this. And like, it's like, oh my god, it's so obvious. It's so goddamn obvious. It's YouTube. Like they literally look like, It's like when you have like two kids or something, and one's hitting the other or something like that, and then you're like, both of you stop or something like that, and then the one's like, he started it. Okay, that's not the fucking point. Stop hitting each other like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally like that. That's exactly how YouTube acts when I literally say, when I point out it. They literally act like that. They literally act like nothing's. We're not doing. We're not. It's not. You don't have a million screenshots proving this and literally showing us it's happening. We're not doing anything. You're not sending us screenshots showing us that this is happening, proving it. No, that's not happening. We're not literally looking right at that right now. What the hell? Yeah. A lot of the people I've seen doing that kind of quit doing it over time and went back to full screen streams. Exactly. So YouTube tries to get people to stop and quit doing something, and then they de-escalate them further. So they're even doing it to me on my horizontal streams, as you can see, and I can't even go live horizontally from my YouTube app. My YouTube app does not go live horizontally. So I showed that on that stream, that final stream too. Like, there was a lot of things I was showing that YouTube was just breaking for me over the time that were on this channel. And also, why did it go down to 0? Why are the concurrents going down to 0? Why are they going down to 0? We know Ulrich the Fire Lord is in here. We know Ulrich Fire Lord is in here. We know other people are in here. Why are you taking the stream down to 0 concurrents, YouTube? Why for even a second are you trying to say that they're at 0? Why are you doing that, YouTube? Because, again, he is clearly chatting. We have 2 people. Sniper Elite. Oh, okay, so you're in here too, confirming that you're in here. Okay, so, again, actively, YouTube is lying. They knew Ulrich Firelord was in here, so they were literally actively only showing you 1 concurrent. Oh, and now they show you 2. Now that they know Sniper Elite is in here, now they display 2 concurrents. You see that? It now finally says 2 concurrents after they know that Sniper Elite is in here and confirming that he's in here. So why are they doing that? Why are they literally knowing that those people are in here, yet they're not giving credit for it? I mean, that's confirmation of literally scam, an entire platform committing fraud on the highest level, where you can clearly see people are in the stream and YouTube's just lying. They would have you believe it's at 0, and they would just literally sit here and actively lie to you about concurrence. I mean, we're proving it. It's right on the screen. I mean, you can't even... That's the point. You're not removing that chat. This is what YouTube wanted. Remember when they started breaking chat? It was on the screen. They started breaking with XSplit. This is why they didn't want me to have this software, because they knew this software had this chat feature. This is what YouTube does. Remember they broke chat for me a while back because they were always running the scam. They always planned to do this. They always planned to eventually get me to quit in some way, where they think I don't have what it takes or something like that. They're literally just trying to run all these scams to get people to dislike you and actually just get you to quit. Yeah, and OBS. Yeah, exactly. They broke OBS, all the shit they caused for... Yes, exactly. So, like, the point is, like, all these fucking things that we've seen where they just should work, and they're just not, it's YouTube. And so Microsoft and the FBI and all these people wondering who's doing this and causing all these problems, breaking all their things, you need to investigate YouTube ASAP. You need to find out who the fuck at YouTube is sitting here and actually doing this, actively screwing with this many people. And I've been saying this for years, dude. I've been saying this for so many years. No, it's not. It's not OBS. No, that's the point. They really fucked OBS. I can't even use OBS for me. Dude, alright, so my camera on OBS is backwards and flipped upside down. Like, OBS doesn't even fucking work half the time. I had to fix my own camera. Like, they were breaking shit every day. And I was talking about this, and everybody's like, Durka-dur, we don't see anything. Well, but the problem is that it's Durka-dur, and they don't see anything because YouTube was sitting here restricting the streams. Putting it at 0, so that people would come in and think nobody's here. Oh, he probably raged out again, Durka-dur. No, I'm just complaining about the shit YouTube's doing. I can't fucking stream, man. Jeez. I mean, you can clearly see it works just fine on the map. Yeah, it's not OBS. So I've been using a chat because that's the point. They broke the chat in XSplit before, and OBS doesn't have like a chat feature really per se. So. Guys, what was on my mouth? I just like went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror. I had something on my mouth the whole time. What was I eating? Oh, you know what? It was probably my coffee. I'm like trying to think like what like what was I brushed my teeth before the stream started. That's why it's so confusing. I bet it was my coffee. No, not every single, like, it remembered my settings, but, like, the point is, like, one day I started the stream software up, and my camera was just upside down and backwards. Imagine you start your stream software up one day, and your camera is literally upside down and backwards. And you're like, what the fuck? I think we got what we wanted out of this. I stopped the other one. I think we got what we wanted out of that. Yeah, so like that's what I'm talking about. So like yeah, like I fixed it and it saved it the way I fixed it. But my point was like I just started my stream software was like that one day. Kind of like starting my stream software up after setting up the stream last night, where if they're paying attention and they have permissions to do so, they can, you know what I mean? Like it's literally just knowing how a scammer could do it. All right. So I'm gonna say this once. And then we're gonna never talk about it again, okay? If they really wanted to, and they have your data, all they're doing is logging in. That's it. Fucking around, logging out, and then when you start your stream software, those things that they fucked with. You get what I'm saying? They have the data. That's all they're doing. You get what I'm saying? Like it's literally that simple. It's as simple as that. Knowing that they have that data. So yeah. And then you log in and it's like, oh, well, that explains actually kind of everything, because then, you know, you can sit there and actively do stuff because they have that data. And then suddenly running scripts makes sense too. Get what I'm saying? Like some of these stream softwares, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna say anything else because too many people learn how to reverse engineer, and that's how this person did it. I said a long ass fucking time ago how somebody could use this to really scam people, and he's been doing it. And I don't give a shit what YouTube thinks they're doing here. This is wrong. You don't sit here and lie about concurrence. Like, the whole time it said, like, 0 and 1, yet Ulrich, Firelord, and Sniper Elite were in here watching the whole time. So it was very obvious, and they were chatting and stuff. It was very obvious at various times. There was plenty of people in here, yet YouTube was just lying about it. And now all they're going to do is constantly give me 3 and 4 concurrence to shut me up. Yeah, they're not going to open up the trending. They're not going to put the red ring around my icon. All they're going to do is leave a solid 4 concurrence in my stream to shut me up. That's all they're going to do. This is what YouTube does. And they're doing it to everybody that they don't like. You will not see normal trending, normal concurrence, normal anything. You'll just fuck with your stuff. And then silently one day, a month or two from now, you'll have some sort of really, really major issue that they caused. And it'll really impact your... Yet, you're starting to remember some sort of major issue you had, and it was like some sort of really big hiccup or something, software related. Maybe caused a hardware issue for you, messed up some drivers. Starting to rationalize YouTube's doing it. I hope so. Yeah, I really hope so, because it's pretty obvious, in my opinion. It's pretty obvious. Well, I appreciate that you guys are following it now and trying to support, because that's all I wanted to do. You know, and my point here was always just to help people, and that's the point, is YouTube doesn't want that. YouTube is very obviously was always trying to cancel me because I was the guy trying to help streamers. I was the guy saying, when Asmongold was telling everybody they need 2 PCs and stuff like that, because that's how he does it, and he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, I'm the guy telling you, no, you really don't. It's settings. And then case in point, it's very obvious that, like, people like that, like, I shouldn't say people like that, but, like, just a lot of the time they get really caught up, those rich streamers, they get caught up in wanting to be the expert, and a lot of times they're just not. They're just really not. And it's like, why wouldn't he just hire me? Why wouldn't he just reach out and hire me? You realize how smart he would be? And like, you could be making really intelligent decisions with this computer company and building computers and stuff like that. I've been doing it for fucking decades. Nah. We'll just sit here and talk shit instead. Like, it just makes no sense. Yeah, and that's fine. Yeah, and that's fine. But, like, the point is just to make you aware of what's happening, and, like, if you see these things too, just be aware that it's not necessarily something that you're gonna fix. Don't quit. Don't think that it's, like, again, double down. Remember, it's just YouTube doing it. That's always been my message. And, like, a long time ago when I used to call them out too, they would get scared and they would stop for a bit. So, like, right now it says 1 concurrent, even though we know there's 2 people in here. And so, again, like, I would like have all these issues or something like that, and it was obvious they were causing some sort of problem. It was the same shit, stuttering, and, like, you know, like Hitman 3 or something like that, you know, and, you know, a game that normally runs just fine, and and they're just trying to make it look like it doesn't, or cause some sort of problem or something for the stream. And, you know, we point it out, and conveniently we have more problems. And then we get trolled more, and then because that's the point. The trolls just think simply. That's it. Yeah, they just see something and think that's the answer. They don't actually deduce anything. They just take it for face value. So that's it. It's just that to them. So like it's just a further redundant hole with any type of troll, and that's like the entire platform. So. Didn't he back out of his computer company when all that stuff happened with him? I thought he did, but I'm not sure. I mean, as far as I know, he's still... Yeah, what? I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know. If he did, then great, because, yeah, he should own it and leave designs and stuff like that to the technical people, if that's the case, because like it was really obvious, especially when he did the video of him going through his computer, and it was like obvious he didn't know what anything was. Okay, Sniper Elite, thanks for letting us know. Okay. Yeah, like his lives are on Twitch. So again, why does it say 0 concurrent YouTube? Again, when Ulrich Firelord is in here and he's chatting actively in chat, why does it say 0 concurrent YouTube? Like, you're just lying. This is what we're talking about, like literally just straight up lies. Ulrich, are you still in here? I knew it. I knew you were. There it is. It says 0 too. Look. So there's Ulrich Firelord confirming he is in here, and YouTube flat out lying. And the only reason they're updating that is because I'm saying it. You know, like this is the point, is like, we're talking about like YouTube will sit here and just give you emails that say, oh, well, it updates based on 30 seconds. No, not when you're using basically close to real-time fucking streaming. Like, my streaming is, like, there's very little fucking delay. Very little. Okay? So, again, you're literally full of shit, YouTube, and I saw the little fucking load bullshit that you do, where you push data through my ports. I saw it just now. Okay, I know every single time you're doing it. I've seen it over the years, non-stop. I just saw it. Did you see it, Ulrich? Did you see my little mouse pointer do the little load thing? This is the point. This is what they do. And as I start like freaking out here, that's what I notice. The more I do it, the worse. Like they'll push like a huge lump of data to cause this issue. And I see that. And it's like so fucking obvious. My PC's not doing anything. It's just fucking sitting here. And then all of a sudden, it's like it has to load something. Gee, I wonder what that was. So, this is a lie. It's a lie. See? They're not counting it. See how it's not even down here? They're not counting it. They're lying. So, you see that you are in here, Ulrich, and you see that they are saying that you're in here. They're counting. Oh, there's another 2. Yet, when you look at the graph down here, they're just lying. That's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And this is right now. You can see the time here. That is right now. Well, that's the point. This is what YouTube wants. But if I if I sit here and I get a lawyer and I sue the fuck out of YouTube and prove that they're doing this, I mean, this is a fraud lawsuit. You have an entire... Look at this. Ulrich's right in here, and they're saying 0. I mean, it's as simple as knowing that he didn't leave the stream. That concurrent should count for my watch hours. It's as simple as knowing watch hours matter. Okay, when we're taking this down to 0 and he's sitting in here, they're lying about watch hours. Constantly. Constantly taking it down to 0. We just saw 2 here, and they will never count. Right here it is. Okay, so this is flat out YouTube lying. I just realized I wasn't showing you that. So here it is, right here. And again, this is constantly being updated only as I say it. See? And it goes down to 0. And we know flat out Ulrich was in here typing and nothing. Yeah, I realized I wasn't showing you on the screen because I needed to change my screen. I realized I had the wrong screen up. So yeah, like just basically just constantly 0, 0, 0, 0. And Ulrich is in here. You can clearly see him in here typing. There were 2 people in here after earlier when it said that, and it still says 0. Yep, and he's there the whole time. You can see he's still here. Thank you, Ulrich. And so, like, the point is, it says 0 right there. You can clearly see that they are intentionally doing this to lie about watch time hours, and that I should sue the fucking shit out of YouTube for lying about my watch time hours for literally the past several years that I've been on this platform. Because when he's sitting in here typing and he's proving that he's in here, and it still says fucking 0. I mean, like, what else do you need to see? You don't need to see anything else. Yep, and they only adjust it just now as I say that. See how they make it go up now? So basically the point is that anybody that sits in here past X amount of time, they're just going to lie about it. Yep, they're just going to lie about it. See how this person came in here and they literally just didn't count it. Didn't count it. 0, 0, 0. And it says 1 concurrent now, too. 1 concurrent right there, as you can see. Ulrich Firelord's been in here the whole time. And again, just not counting it. So they're literally lying. And this is the scam that YouTube is running. That they've been running, and as soon as I prove it, they just cause more problems for my channel. This is what I've been showing you guys for the past several years. That as soon as I prove that it's happening, they just cause more problems for my channel. And continue to lie more. Yeah, how many times have we been in? Again, like, he said something, he typed something, and we could clearly see that he was in here, Sniper Elite was in here, and they just had this concurrent at fucking 0, literally lying. And we can see that another concurrent's constantly coming back and forth, and they're still literally lying. So, we already know that YouTube doesn't do anything about very serious situations that involve people's safety. We already know that. We already know that they don't take anybody's safety seriously. We know that. We know that YouTube threatens to harm people and stuff like that. We know that YouTube enables bullying and stuff like that. So why on earth would they fairly count views? Are you kidding me? No, of course they're not. Yeah. And this is your proof. You don't need any more proof. So yeah, thank you, Ulrich, for confirming that you were in here and helping out with us, because this is, yeah, like this is what I've been doing for a while, is proving this. But the point is that the more we prove it, the more they just cause a problem for me. So again, they're just lying about watch time hours. And that's all they're doing. That's what this graph represents. You know, it essentially represents the length of time each concurrent watches. So again, if this graph is not accurate, they are not recording your watch time accurately. And they are not, as you can see. Ulrich Firelord has been in here the whole time. Again, this concurrent said 0 for a while now, until it says 1 just now. And again, this is still not counting down here. Still not counting. Yeah, and that's understandable. That's what YouTube does. They've done this to me before, where they hide a comment for X amount of time so that I wouldn't respond to it as well. So thanks for letting me know that. I appreciate that. And yeah, like, it does cause problems for us creators to not communicate well and to you know, want to cause problems and stuff like that, and instead of end up communicating. You know, like, that's why they do it, so that way we fight instead of you know, get along. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Feel, you know, like, I'm gonna probably get going here soon myself, but you know, just wanted to show essentially what we were talking about here, where, like, they're just lying. And for the first time, you can clearly see, for the first time, we finally see 2. But for how long have we seen 1 concurrent in here that didn't count? Remember the 1 concurrent? For how long was this coming back and forth, and Ulrich was in here, and they just weren't counting it? So this is the point. Ulrich the Firelord was in here for a ton of this, like, literally the whole time. He was in here the whole fucking time. The whole fucking time. Ulrich the Fire Lord did not miss a single minute of this stream. Not a single one. So the average view duration should be much higher. And this graph should literally have at least one concurrent all the way across and never reach 0. And they know if it reaches 0 that affects trending. They know that. So therefore that's why they do that. They just lie about it. They want that line hitting 0 as much as possible. So that's what they do. See how here, when it doesn't hit 0, we get all these numbers? And then as soon as it hits this, as soon as it hits that, bam, 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 bam. See it? Because that's not how trending works. The system automatically thinks there's a problem and doesn't trend your stream. So YouTube creates these problems on purpose. They know. Obviously. So, again, he was in here watching the whole time. 0, 0, 0. There's so many times where he typed something and it said 0. And we could see it, too. This is me showing you that. This is me showing you that if we start getting trending and we start gaining a lot of people, they restrict it. And remember what I said, 2. Remember how I said it's always 2? Remember? Yeah. Yep. Well, sometimes it's 1 as well, but it's always 1 or 2. And then if I say that, they move it up to 3. And if I say that, they move it up to 4. It's literally throw 1 concurrent. That's it. They just cap it and decide the number. I've been saying this for years, but here's your proof. I've been proving it for a while too, but it's been a while that we've been able to put it on the screen and prove it because YouTube has been doing so many things to try to screw with my stuff so I can't show it to you. Well, here it is, plain as day. So, thanks for your support, Ulrich. Appreciate you, and glad we got that cleared up so that way we can have common camaraderie instead of what YouTube has turned into. Thanks, I appreciate it. And we'll find a way to link up somehow, and then I can tell you about the stuff that you were asking about at some point. But yeah, what I mean, like we don't obviously we have to do that now. It's just you know, at some point we can do that, so that way I can help you with that thing you were just asking me about. Again, I just with this situation, all the idiots that are on here to just be a copycat, I'm not going to just help anybody anymore. And I'm sure you get it now. I'm sure you get why now. I'm sure it's kind of obvious. Anyway, thanks guys. Probably stop this one here. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is very good. Again, check out that other stream that we did, the vertical one where I recorded the screen because we were just having YouTube is just causing endless problems for me. Yeah, like today, like obviously it is a Windows issue, but like again, I'm hard pressed to say that it's not just YouTube breaking things again. So, appreciate it, guys. Thank you for hearing me out. Thanks for understanding and seeing it firsthand. Appreciate it.